Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah Mariana, and if it's your first time here, I talk about makeup tutorials, makeup reviews, and in today's video, I'll be doing a skincare review with Tula Skincare. So I did do a partnership with them on TikTok, but I wanted to compare their skincare routine recommended for me compared to the skincare routine that I am using on a daily basis. I received the PR package from Tula Skincare. So what their company is about is on their website all about probiotics, superfoods, and they actually have a menu of ingredients that are used in the products. For me, what's important for my skincare routine is to really take off all the makeup that I use throughout the day. I have sensitive skin, so I need to protect it. And aside from that, I want to let my skin renew, but use serums and essences that will help with the renewal process. So let's start off with our first product, which is the cleanser. Actually, it's the Makeup Melt, but I'll be doing that at the end of the video to compare my oil cleanser to their Makeup Melt Balm. The first product I'm reviewing is the Cult Classic Face Cleanser. It is a gel consistency and it has probiotics to hydrate the skin. The one that I normally use on a daily basis is the CeraVe, which has my favorite ingredient, niacinamide. It's about $8 to $9. This one, I want to say it's closer to $30. So in general, yes, I love the cleanser. It did clean my skin, left it hydrated. But if you are on a budget, stay with the CeraVe. It does the same thing. So for the second step of the skincare routine, they don't really use any serums or essences or anything like that. They just go straight to the moisturizer. But for my daily skincare routine, I like to use an essence like Primera. This is the Miracle Seed Essence, so I use it all over my face, chest, and neck area. And then I go in with a couple of serums, and a couple I mean 3. I have one that I use around my eyes, of course niacinamide, which I use for my oily skin and acne to keep it hydrated, and then a chemical exfoliant. For the next step, it is moisturizing. So they have the 24/7 moisturizing hydrating cream. I personally don't like creams, but this one was very lightweight. The one that I normally use is a CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. This is a very thick lotion, but what I do like about it is that whenever I use chemical exfoliants or maybe a salicylic acid toner or a glycolic acid toner, it really keeps my skin hydrated and it doesn't get flaky in the morning. This one I'm still testing out, but what I do like about it is that they're using blueberry and turmeric to reveal an even toned skin. So I'm going to try this for the next 3 or 4 weeks. What I liked about their PR package is that they did not only provide me with skincare products, but also products to protect your skin and start your makeup routine. So the next step that they gave me was the Protect and Glow Daily Sunscreen Gel SPF 30. So on a daily basis, I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. These two are very different. Gel-like, sinks into the skin pretty easily. Now the Protect and Glow leaves a really nice finish. I thought it would have little pellets as I was moving it throughout my skin, but it actually dissolved pretty easily and it evened out my skin tone. So one of the ingredients, well, they actually have 3 ingredients that I'm very intrigued about. They have the pineapple, wild blueberry, ginger root, and the papaya. So I think a lot of vitamin C to really reinvent the skin, leave it with an even glow, and then the SPF 30 against UV and UVB rays. Then they have an eye balm. So they recommend to use the eye balm after you've applied SPF. I actually bought this one and I got it from BoxyCharm. It's the Glow and Get It Cooling Brightening Eye Balm. The one they sent me was the Rose Glow Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. So here's the difference. It's pink, it's glowy. So whenever I applied it under my eye area, I definitely saw that with the glow, it was able to disguise the dark circles underneath. The minty one, here it is. It's the blue one that I bought. I haven't tried it yet. But what I will say about the eye balm is that normally I get itchy, very sensitive skin when applying any eye serum, and this one I did not have an issue. It was easy to apply with a concealer, with powder. It sits on the skin very nicely. So no pellets, no dry patches when applying makeup. And then the last step was a probiotic priming moisturizer, which I don't have in front of me because I did not like it. And just like the SPF, it had little pellets, and I thought, okay, the SPF, it dissolved into my face, it should act the same way. It did not. It still kept the same pellets where it didn't mesh well with the concealer, with the makeup. I had to go back to my regular priming routine in order to fix my makeup. So what I normally use is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer and then the Professional Pore Primer. Now I also have the Marc Jacobs Undercover Coconut Primer. This one does the same thing as these two, so it really depends on what kind of routine you would like for priming. But for me personally, Tula has a lot to improve in the ingredient and also in the consistency of their priming moisturizer. The last item to review is actually the first step of the skincare routine, which is the Makeup Melt Makeup Removing Balm. So what I love about it, as you can see, I've used it, is that it's a balm compared to an oil cleanser that I normally use, which is a Rice Water Bright. It's not as messy, it's more compact. What I'll be doing is applying half of my face with the makeup balm and the other half with the oil cleanser. So this is how my face looks after the makeup balm and then the oil cleanser. You'll probably see a little bit more of mascara on my left hand side around this area, but for the most part it actually dissolves the makeup pretty fast and easily. With the makeup balm, you saw that it did work its magic around the eyes and the cheek area. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna grab 2 cotton pads. I'm going to be using Bioderma, and we're going to see what was left behind on the skin to determine which one is the best. And here are the results. This one is the Tula Makeup Balm, and this one is the Rice Cleansing Oil. Even though on video it did appear that the Tula picked up a lot of makeup, it actually left a lot of it behind. Whereas the rice oil cleansing oil, which I've been using for a couple weeks now, it is very messy, but it does its job. Something that I will continue to use is not only the balm, but also the cleanser. I think these two are really great products, great for travel. And normally when doing any cleansing oil or a cleansing balm, I follow up with Bioderma. So for me, leaving makeup behind is not really a big issue. Now, if I'm going to use it on a daily basis, definitely the rice cleansing oil worked the best. When it came to moisturizers, I do like the CeraVe that hydrates the skin with chemical exfoliant, but even though this is a cream, it does feel like a gel. So for me, in terms of moisturizers, Tula really wins. Then we have SPF, Neutrogena or Tula. I think it's pretty even. So with the Neutrogena, it is a gel-based SPF. Sinks into the skin, leaves a natural glowy look, where this one actually evens out the skin tone. I don't really like the texture, but I am happy that the pellets do dissolve as you blend it in with the skin. So this is about the same. I did not like that the Tula skincare didn't have any serums and essences like the one that I use from Primera or any of the ordinary serums that I use. Nevertheless, a lot of the products and ingredients in their whole line is based on vitamins, probiotics, and prebiotics used in the routine. So I'm pretty sure if you were to use the moisturizer along with the SPF, along with the priming moisturizer, you'll be getting in those vitamins that you could get from either essences or serums. The last product is the Glow and Get It Eye Cooling Balms. So I've been really liking this one before applying makeup. So this is definitely something that I recommend if you've been having issues finding an eye cream, which is not necessary, but I think it's necessary when applying makeup beforehand. So what do you think? Have you tried Tula skincare? Is this your first time hearing about it? And what is your opinion about probiotic skincare lines? I've tried one before at a spa. I actually had horrible results, but with this one so far, a week in, it's all good. So let me know. Make sure to follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next video.